Historic Lambeau Field. Fittingly, it butts up against Lombardi Avenue here in the heart of Green Bay, Wisconsin. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Detroit Lions and the Green Bay Packers. Two teams that have met at least twice a year since 1932. The Lions and Packers underway from Lambeau. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
For first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Marlon Mack, his first carry of the game. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
He may be playing free safety while wrapped up in a corner's body. But Earl Thomas is the best center fielder in the game. He cleans up everything back there as far as I'm concerned. I think he just has intelligence, understands things, and boy, is he tough.
And able to rip off a big chunk. Of yardage before being dropped inside the 40.
Green Bay Packer. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for first and 10. Play action. Now it's Carr. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Justin Jefferson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers have taken the early lead. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Lions nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Valentine on the return. The Lions take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They'll run for the first time with Kareem Hunt. And he'll get this one up to the 26. And Ndamukong Suh makes the tackle.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
And he'll get this up to about the 40. He was 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's third.
Play action. It's Herbert. He'll buy some time right. Cooper's got him. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. First down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Flushed out right. He's got the first down here inside the 30. There he goes, Amari Cooper. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper, his second touchdown on the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when
they're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
At the 45-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's a touchdown, but hold on. There is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So retract the yardage and retract the touchdown.
And retract the chunk play. Big strike there to get the touchdown. Now they've got to take it back and see if they've got another one still in their arsenal.
He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. A run by Mack to start the drive. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Taken down.
The previous run good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and 1.
They fake the handoff. Now Carr. It's caught by Quincy Enunwa. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. And it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
At the 49-yard line.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mack. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time.
The ball carrier.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
So he was holding from that left tackle position.
Everyone tries to keep their hands inside when they're blocking ever since they liberalized the rules where you can extend them out. But sometimes they get out a little wide and they get detected grabbing some cloth.
Room to run inside the 40. Look at this. Middle of the field. A breakaway. Touchdown, Packers. Raheem Mostert. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Heck of a start to his season. He had 2 touchdowns in the opener last week, another one here in week 2.
Well, I don't want to call him a touchdown machine this early, but sometimes you get locked in, and you feel good about things. You get into that zone, and those touchdowns come in bunches. He may be off to that kind of a start.
It's like he was shot out of a cannon. I would imagine success this early, great momentum going forward for the rest of the year.
He keeps this up, they'll soon be chanting MVP anytime he touches the ball.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. On the return, Corey Ballantyne. Oh, eluding the tackle. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return, the Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line. I feel like a prince, I'm feeling myself. I'm loaded with bills, 'cause I was a
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an inning. Now the pressure comes. He goes down. Hits him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Out of the gun, Herbert. He's letting this one go for Fuller. He's got a man complete. And he is out of bounds all the way up near midfield. A big play there for Detroit. And even 40 yards. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
And the Lions first down.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Over the middle, Amari Cooper. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Packers' 32-yard line.
A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Will Fuller, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Touchdowns on back-to-back drives, so a very good flow right now offensively.
Hard to slow them down, too, because they are locked in. Feel like a bit ahead of the defensive guys right now. They're beating them to the punch with their play calls. They've got a nice rhythm they're locked into. How can the defensive guys come up with something that'll disrupt that flow? That's what they're seeking right now.
Well, it's been an exciting sequence to watch. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
And it's complete to Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
1st and 10 at the 47.
Now a play fake. Carr. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he'll take it across midfield and down to the 48-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of football.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
You know, on these types of plays, we're always looking to assess blame. Okay, where did it break down? Sometimes it's just a great play.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's the rookie from Cal, Ashton Davis. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen.
2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Carr, they'll run the screen with Mack. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. And chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Shotgun now for Carr. He completes this one to Mack. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. On play action, it's Carr. Looking deep for Adams. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Devontae Adams, his intended receiver. That'll bring up second down. Throwing again. Carr. Looking downfield for Kelsey. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. They'll get nothing out of that one, and it's going to lead to a third down. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. Now Herbert following the turnover. And this one is incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for. And now it's second down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Flush to his right. Now he'll pull it down. And, oh, he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a first down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Slings this deep from McLaurin. Oh, that was dangerous.
Herbert's pass.
Threw it into coverage, almost picked. But instead, they'll keep it on second down. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. He's letting this one go for Fuller. This is caught at the 20. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 39 yards there, a big one. So a big play as it gets him all the way down to the 20 now for first and 10. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Robert Tonyan as the first half is winding down. And the Lions have broken our tie as they take the lead.
His kick is
and he's got it up and through.
Makes the score Lions 21, Packers 14.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run. Now Carr. Looking deep for Adams. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Lions in the lead, and they're going to get the football first as well as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 30.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Packer pressure, and down he goes. JPP cruising in for the sack that time.
Well, partner, we know they came out of the locker room down on the scoreboard, but I will guarantee you the defensive side of the ball gets super emotional. They can come out and play with aggressiveness, with fury, because they don't have to be quite as precise, and it paid off for them on that play, didn't it?
Sure did. Excellent play, really setting the tone for this third quarter. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. And he whips that one incomplete there. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On 2nd down now, it's Hunt. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You force the incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe you bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
They'll go screen here to Hunt.
Herbert's pass.
A field goal gets them closer, but they say no thanks. We want the lead.
They dialed up the screen pass on 3rd down, and for a second it looked like it was all going to come together, and they had a chance to pick up a first down, but the defense got there and finished it off.
He can run for it, and he will. And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs.
First down.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run with Hunt. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
7-yard line.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
Hunt again, the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll try the air now with Herbert, eluding the pressure right. Going to throw right side here, complete. And out of bounds right around the 20. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Flushed out right. He finds his target, Fuller. And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half. Here's Hunt. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Now Herbert, 3rd and goal. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
To number 7,
Terry McLaurin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Good start to the season for him. He had the touchdown last week in the opener and a 2nd one in week 2 now.
How about the pace he's already established, right? Not sure he can keep it up for an entire season, but don't burst the bubble because he thinks that he can.
Do guys go into a season with a goal for touchdown scored or yardage? What do you think?
I think every single one of the guys who's going to touch the football, they all have those types of goals. They all have those types of thoughts. And then they just have to see how the season unfolds if they can stay with it.
Unfolding so far so good for him.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Throwing on first down is Carr. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. At this stage, this drive's got to be touchdown or bust because you need 2 of them.
And if I'm the offensive play caller, I'm not just looking at my dagger plays downfield. I'm looking at some of my specials, something that can fool them and give you a big play now.
With a sense of urgency.
No doubt.
Looking deep for Adams. And it's caught inside the 30. And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Escaping the pressure right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's a good return here as he'll get all the way up close to the 35. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Operating from the gun. Herbert flush to his right. This one complete to Tanyan underneath. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty's not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin. And it's 2nd down.
Sterling James on the coverage.
Herbert off of play action. Completes it right side to Cooper. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing.
He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Will Fuller. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead.
The kick is
and he's able to put it through.
Makes the score Lions 35, Packers 14.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Mostert now to return. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you,
and this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Packers. Davante Adams. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Packers get a score closer. And he'll bang that one through.
Makes the score Lions 35, Packers 21.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Valentine to return. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Take over 1st and 10. at their own 16-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. It's the former Lion, Ndamukong Suh. In there to get him. It's a loss of 5.
It's second down.
Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 30 big ones.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well-oiled machine throughout. And actually saw a few guys on the sidelines at the end of the third quarter doing the old hold up 4 fingers college sign, meaning the fourth quarter is ours. And they certainly weren't kidding.
With the late lead, Herbert's going to throw it. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. A very solid gain of 27.
First down, Detroit.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Herbert now. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And down to the 19-yard line.
Anthony Barr brought him down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Lions.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Play action. It's Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Will Fuller there to make the grab. And the Lions are able to grow their lead.
Things are rocking easy here in the fourth quarter. They've got to feel pretty good about this one. Actually, they've got to feel excellent. Tough loss in the opener. No way they wanted to go 0-2.
I don't want to read too much into it, but psychologically, is there something much bigger about 0-2 than 0-1?
Oh, without a doubt. And here's the biggest one. Guys like you and me, all the media are going to talk about, well, you know how hard it is to make the playoffs when you start 0-2, and that starts to work its way through a team.
And now they're working towards 1-1. On first down, Carr. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. He's going to let it fly. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
10 yards to go.
From the gun, it's Carr. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
the day.
The Detroit Lions, they look ready to go on offense as we drop you in and get set for the first possession of this contest. Off-play action. Herbert. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside. Dancing to his left. He'll run it.
Herbert on
Charles, in the past, a lot of people called this offense one-dimensional.
I think you did.
Well, it was you. I'll be honest, I did. I think the fan base is hoping with this young rookie that they can put some wrinkles in this offense like we just saw.
I think you're exactly right, because we did have that discussion. They needed to broaden, and they have done it here. Look at what he's bringing to their offense, and now as a defensive coordinator, you've got some extra work to do to prepare for him and their offense. Nice job there of utilizing his big target, and he didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius, understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball, and puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9. Flushed out right. He may try and run. Herbert has it knocked free.
Herbert on
we always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Kareem Hunt. This defense already looking at a deficit on the scoreboard, but now what can they design here to disrupt this 3rd down play? And that will be incomplete.
intended for Will Fuller.
Time for this defense to try and stiffen as they'll try here to defend a 1st and 10 situation at their own 17-yard line. First down, here's White. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
White, the ball carrier.
The tackle goes there to Linval Joseph. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5 at the Lions' 13-yard line.
And running the jet sweep here to Parker. The 6 yards on the pickup, and it leaves him with a 1st and goal. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we are seeing more and more in this league, no question about it. That wasn't the biggest of gains, but it was enough to get him a first down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James White. So here's the situation upcoming. 2nd quarter, 3rd down, and this defense just trying to force the field goal attempt. And he completes it to Hunt. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here. 15-yard line. Herbert operating from the red zone. They'll roll him out right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
Amari Cooper.
Amari Cooper. A red zone situation forthcoming as this defense will need to step up here. 1st and 10. Ball at the 19. He couldn't get the hook up there that time with Thomas, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
And that's a nice job there because you've got to play the ball, not the man when in coverage. That'll keep you away from a lot of needless penalties. And he's able to knock that one away.
Open man is Quinn. He completes it. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. From the gun, it's Hurts. Escaping the pressure, Hurts fumbles it, and this is scooped up by the Lions. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football. So it's 3rd down, ball inside the red zone, and this defense looking to get the stop they need. They'll try to pick this up on the ground with White. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. But 1st down, Hurts. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. 10. And into the end zone. A scoop and score on the fumble return for the Detroit touchdown. No hesitation in this situation. Down a couple scores late in the game. This offense is staying out there on 4th. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. Got a man. It's caught. Pull out the stops now, and they convert them. This defense holding on to a slim 3-point lead here in the 4th. They need to hold on and hopefully yield no more than a field goal. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Like a freight train off the edge, Calais Campbell with a sack.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. Give him 9 yards on the scramble there, but it does leave him still a few inches shy with 3rd down looming.
Shy at the goal line. A gain of 9 on the play. It's 3rd and goal.
Throwing is Hurts. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. A big drive now for this offense. They'll have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they search for a late score. Back to throw here, Herbert. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
We've seen that the deep ball's been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
The throw over the middle taken in, and they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. He'll try and run it. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield.
On the keeper.
17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Herbert now to throw. And that'll be incomplete.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Here's a 1st down throw that's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Terry McLaurin, his third year. Only 2 timeouts at the defense's disposal, and it's doubtful that's going to be enough for him to get the ball back as we'll head back in for the final moments of this one. They'll look to throw. Got a man, that's Quinn. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. On the left side, a catch by White. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Back to throw. It's grabbed over the middle by White. It's a gain of 7, and it'll bring up a second down. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 41-yard line. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back to throw. Over the middle, it's Thomas. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Hurts, he's going to keep this on the option. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
He's back to throw. Forced, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Quinn. They'd love to get a little closer if they need to kick the field goal on 4th down. From this spot, it's 46 yards. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Well, Charles, a game and a decision that people may be talking about tomorrow for sure. Had a chance at a long field goal there at the end to try and tie it. They elect to not kick it, and they lose the game.
And I think what we'd all love to see is that little slip of paper
First opened in 2002. There's a look inside Ford Field here in downtown Detroit, the Motor City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New Orleans Saints and the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, they tried to give this home crowd something to cheer about early, but it failed. I don't know, maybe you try that on the road to get some momentum. What about here at home?
Would agree with you totally on that. I think at home, you don't ever want to put your fans in a position where they're questioning what you're doing. And right now, they have to be in the stand saying, why would we even do that? We're already behind you. You don't need us anymore. And this one, boy, an unsuccessful attempt. That could really change the momentum of this game in a hurry.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And the Detroit Lions. Back to the air. Tannehill on 2nd down. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Emmanuel Sanders, the intended receiver. And it's 3rd down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan. Was that good? Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. They're looking for Andrews, but this is intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like...
And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Lions are going to take a first-quarter lead. It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Lions 7, Saints nothing.
Well, look at this. They got the 7-0 lead in the pocket, and they're going to try an onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. So an onside kick failed in the first quarter. Not sure I completely see the logic there.
You almost have to go deeper, I think, and maybe if Try and work along with them and speculate a little bit here. They must feel like they need to steal possessions in this game, and maybe they don't match up possession for possession with the opposite team. They've got to steal it and try and gain an advantage, and they tried. They just didn't.
Look at this time for Woods, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
A good pickup there, 26 yards.
1-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. It's another first down on what will be a gain of 21 yards.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. Flush to his right. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. Robert Tonyan, his 2nd touchdown on the season. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
I thought that was a nice job there, feeling the pressure and rolling out.
It's a wobbler, and it's intercepted. And now nothing but green ahead of him. He's at the 40, 20, 10, 5, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick 2, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way. Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. They're a little too excited to get the football touched it before it went 10 yards.
And that's so difficult, isn't it? Because sometimes you can just take a bad hop and veer into your lane or into your body. In this case, though, they touched it before 10. Illegal touching is the call.
On the ground, it's Eckler. Tackled by Bradley Chubb, the number 5 pick in the 2018 draft. Good job there keeping him to a short gain. Of course, he's coming off a really terrific performance, reigning NFC Defensive Player of the Week.
And I know people get caught up in, well, if you're the reigning Defensive Player of the Week, you must have made a bunch of spectacular plays.
And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football. And
if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
2nd and 10.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert steps away to his left. He's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. 11 yards there, 1st down.
For the Lions.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
What I loved about meeting with these coaches before the game is we didn't even have to ask any questions. They told us that they were going to be aggressive and push the ball downfield. They weren't successful on that play, but look for them to try it again later.
And now he's going to use his legs. Herbert has him knocked free, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Herbert able to show his wheels as he gets the first. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Brings up 2nd and 17 at the 48-yard line.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Slings this deep from McLaurin. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 13. And we'll bring this all the way up to the 45-yard line. That time defensively looked like They showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up second down.
It's second down and 10.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Levante David. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Youngway Koo lining up forward.
So that's now 3 first-half interceptions, and that last one even costlier as it's returned for 6 points. So as a quarterback, how do you regain your focus?
Well, QB 101 says you never show them that you're sweating. Still act like you're the guy, that you've thrown 6 touchdown passes, not 3 interceptions. But he's human. He's got to face up to his teammates. He's got to own up to that. See if he can brace up and also not look over his shoulder and see his backup starting to warm up. It's going to be a tough one for him.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown, Detroit. Amari Cooper, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions add on to their lead.
His kick.
Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, they're stealing it and scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are
Tannehill on first down. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back.
Tannehill's pass.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
The pickup. It's second and inches at the 36-yard line.
Here's Tannehill. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
To Larry Fitzgerald.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
And the Saints first down.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And he'll take this forward for 2, maybe 3. But we do have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports.
27. Saints 2.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Fabian Moreau. And he will take it out to the 25-yard line. And I'm starting to wonder, Charles, if 5 interceptions, is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball. And he'd be in the
through an opening, and there he goes. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Terry McLaurin, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Lions, and now they're going to fake it. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. job doing what he does best, getting that sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have one remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back.
Third and long.
Third and long, it's Tannehill. Now a leaping catch, he's got it. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 19 yards is the pickup there, but even with that, they're well short. It's fourth down. They snap it to Tannehill. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Well, all I can do up here is just shake my head. I mean, 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. If you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
This will be caught inside the 10. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Out of the gun, Herbert. That is knocked away and incomplete, but a penalty flag. In the backfield, this might be a roughing call. The hit comes late. We saw it. There's your flag.
And we know that there's a guideline, right? Ball's gone. You get one step. If you're within one step of the quarterback, you can hit him as long as it's still done legally. But anything outside of that, looks like an extra step was involved. Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
See what the penalty flag is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone? The
holding penalty, that puts them in an unenviable spot here as they try again on 3rd and goal. They'll go screen here to Hunt. They showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate, but a nice carry. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a 4th down. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Flushed out right. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Lions just continue to pour it on.
Might have to say that.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That's complete right around the 8. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Set to kick off.
And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So we race the flag. They decline it.
And did they use the big eraser, or was that the one at the end of the number 2 pencil?
Well, I was thinking the 2x2-inch ones that you can buy and use in addition to the pencil.
And those last forever.
A long time.
No doubt.
Play action. It's Herbert rolling to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. Turns out just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them.
And my goodness, another interception. picks he's thrown in this game. That's only happened 6 times since 1960.
And I know that the most recent time it happened, the guy who threw it, he won a Heisman Trophy in college, so sometimes you just have a lousy game. Doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad career, but when you're talking about one game, 7, you're right, not lucky at all.
Yeah, Ty Detmer, the last to do it in 2001, to throw 7 picks. Back to the air. Herbert on second down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well.
And he's caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Will Fuller, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And this offense continues to... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line. It's his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. And they got it. They recovered it. They hang on now. There's a penalty flagged in. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play. But you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the gun, here's Tannehill. And now here's another interception. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or 2 shy of midfield. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw again. Herbert. He's letting this one go for Fuller. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And he finds McLaurin. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Terry McLaurin with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And now they're going to fake it. This one caught by his tight end, Oliver. And he gets in. No one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. Mark Andrews, a first-time Pro Bowler, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. Now Tannehill. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
Yards
to throw is Tannehill. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49. Calais Campbell able to record his 5th sack of the season. So on 4th down, here's Chris Jones to punt it away. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Cooper was the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. They'll try again from the 20 on 2nd and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And got his man complete. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 33 yards that time.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. And will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Amari Cooper in the final seconds of the 1st half as his guys continue. Oh, and now they're going to fake it.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it. That can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Gold set to kick.
Gold now out to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They had a big 1st half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the 2nd half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key.
He's got daylight. Touchdown, Detroit. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And this offense is running away with this one.
Young Wade.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. His throw incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. On 1st down, Tannehill. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Big DeMarcus Lawrence getting in there and bringing him to the ground.
It's second down.
Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Levante David. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. This D wanted to put it away before we even get to the fourth quarter. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
They're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Fielded right around the 8. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Saints take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Fresh off the pick 6, it's Tannehill. On the screen, this is Eckler. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. And he's got Fitzgerald. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Give them 18 there, and the Saints have a first down.
Saints.
Play action. It's Tannehill. Sliding out of the pocket. They'll let this thing go for Sanders. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Janoris Jenkins. And this one will be brought back to the 22. I think it's safe to say this is a game he's not going to forget anytime soon, Charles. 3 interceptions.
It's rare that we see 3 interceptions by one team, let alone by an individual. And I think that after the second one, he's probably telling his teammates, any ball that's in the air, it's going to be mine. And that turned out to be true.
Now a deep ball going to be caught here near midfield. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Herbert off of play action. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Man, it's caught inside the 10. And he will be marked down inside of New Orleans 10. Now it's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Justin Herbert with now his 2nd touchdown of this third quarter. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now a first down throw, Tannehill. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now then after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Another try after the first down sack. Tannehill. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
From the gun on third down, Tannehill. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
First down.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the red zone now, Tannehill. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at 2nd down. Back to the air, Tannehill on 2nd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Throwing on 3rd down, Tannehill. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bradley Chubb able to record his 5th sack of the season.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
And Gold missed it. It's no good. Wide right for Gold, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's an empty trip downfield there as they get a missed field goal on 4th down.
And I didn't see anything in the setup. It's a good snap, good hold. Yep. He just pushed it, and that one never wanted to come back.
Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. He's got it with the 15. Touchdown, Detroit. Amari Cooper, 67 yards. And the Lions have got it on cruise control. He put quite a bit of air underneath that touchdown pass. Of course, we knew. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that one knocked away and incomplete. Nice job defensively on what will be the final play of the 3rd quarter. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down. And 10.
A shotgun snap for Tannehill. That's caught by the former Sooner, Mark Andrews. And he is going to have a Saints 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play. On 1st and 10, Tannehill eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. It's a loss of 11 on the play. And now it's 2nd down. Again, Tannehill. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Bradley Chubb in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very low. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point.
That's caught at the 25. And he takes this one in for the Lions touchdown. Amari Cooper, 71 yards. And the Lions just can... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. They seemingly just continue to score at will, and as great as it's been for the offense, you got to feel for that defense down there.
I love how you use the word will, because both teams came into the game with the will to win, but one team has obviously imposed its will on the other and broken them, because what we're seeing right now, Wow, that's a defense that's in tatters after what they faced in this ball game.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Fitzgerald's got it right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, Tannehill. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 22 yards there, a first down.
New Orleans.
Back to throw, Tannehill. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Bradley Chubb, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. To try again after the sack. Tannehill. And now here's another interception. Picked off by Fabian Moreau. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown.
Younghoe Koo lining.
That's the story of the game. They've been Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And he gets in. And no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. In trouble. And this is going to wind up with safety. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. So a free kick situation forthcoming from the 20 as they'll punt this one away.
Even after that big-time return, it's not looking great for them today. But if nothing else, even if the miracle doesn't happen, they can turn to this play and say, hey, we can move forward. Maybe it's a building block for the rest of the season.
This is caught. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And that's...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. And to the 12. That's where it stops. The return is halted at the 12-yard line. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Looking again that time for Amari Cooper, but it's going to be 2nd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown. And the blowout continues. He has really settled in throwing the football, and that touchdown. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Looking left side, that's complete to Oliver. And he gets in. No one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
Younghoe Koo set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fielded right around the 8. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 35. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
37-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Slings this deep from McLaurin. And this is caught inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. This one caught by his tight end Oliver. And he will not make it to the goal line, as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense, as they have been porous all game long. And the Saints hands team able to rein this one in. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. 2nd and 10. Tannehill once more. He's going to let it fly. And this will be caught at the 30. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Kenny Clark coming right up the gut. Gets in there for a loss of 9. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. Trying to punch it in with Eckler. And he'll be stopped up at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers or asked to do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
Robert Woods, the intended receiver that time. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now it's Tannehill. He's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Flushed out right. Well, the crowd doesn't like that. Was going to bring up 4th. Now it's 1st.
They don't like it at all, do they? It brings them back into it, but really not in a positive way. Now they're angry. That can jangle a team a little bit as well. Pass interference ruined that series of downs for them.
Tannehill. And now here's another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. He's at the 50. 30. Past the 20. 10. 5. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it to...
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Throw left side complete. It's Oliver. And he will not make it to the goal line. It's his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long. And the the Saints hands team able to rein this one in.
The onside kick is recovered by New Orleans.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Kendricks coming in to drop him. Now the Saints will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. After the sack on first down, Tannehill. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Now Tannehill. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. Adrian Amos with a pick. Yet another mistake after the interception there. Guys, you look up at the scoreboard. They just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit, you're supposed to make all the right throws, right? You're supposed to try and obviously get the ball to your own guys. But being down this big, you also take even more chances. And in this situation, that hasn't paid off for them at all.
On the other sideline, jubilation and laughter. On the crossing route, he hits his man, Amari Cooper. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator,
that's called being in the zone.
So for Detroit, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they'll sink now to 0-4. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at